Hey trainers, welcome to the channel. LadyLunatone back with another video. Today we are going over all the new cards we have confirmed so far from the Space-Time Smackdown set. Thanks to another data leak, we now know about over 30 cards releasing tomorrow. Let's jump in. So the trailer confirmed a few different evolution lines for us. We already knew about the Sinnoh starters, but thanks to this data leak, we can get a closer look at the cards and their evolutions. Here we have the Sinnoh starters. These are basic cards. And we also have a sneak peek at Infernape. Infernape is going to be a crazy addition to the game. With 170 HP and 140 damage with just 2 energy, this is going to demolish just about any opponent. Definitely something to watch out for after the release. The trailer also gave us a sneak peek at the new Cynthia Trainer card. This foreshadowed 2 new tanks, Togekiss and Garchomp. Now we can see just how powerful these cards really are. Garchomp boasts 140 HP with an attack of 100, with only 2 energies attached. Being that Garchomp is a dragon type, it has mixed energy requirements, which is to be expected. It requires both water and fighting. And with the combined power of Cynthia, this card could do up to 150 damage on turn 2, which could easily wipe out most starters and even many EX Pokémon. As for Togekiss, this card is a beast. Upon first glance, it looks harmless, 140 HP and 60 attack with 2 energy. Except, during your second turn using its attack, the damage is doubled to 120. Now when you pair this with the additional 50 damage from Cynthia, you can do a whopping 170 damage. All this in just 3 turns. This card will make a great counter for Infernape, which we talked about earlier. And speaking of trainers, we've confirmed 2 more. In addition to Cynthia, it looks like Cyrus and Volkner are joining the game. And, as predicted in my last video, Cyrus is all about strategy disruption. This card allows you to move a damaged Pokemon from your opponent's bench into the active spot. This can be more powerful than Sabrina. And the Volkner card is focused on energy. This card allows you to take discarded energy from the discard pile and attach it to your Luxray or Electivire. Another key thing we saw teased in the trailer was the addition of tool cards. We know Pachirisu uses tool cards, but now we also know Rotom is joining the game and has a tool-dependent ability. We have also seen a few of the new tool cards. Rotom has a base attack of 20 and does an additional 30 damage if a tool is attached. As for the new tool cards, we have Rocky Helmet, which when attached to the active Pokemon does 20 damage to your opponent when your Pokemon is damaged. We have the Lumberry, which will heal your active Pokemon of any special conditions, like poison. And we have the Giant Cape, which gives your active Pokemon 20 more HP. These cards will definitely shape the way we create decks going forward. Circling back to the new additions to the deck, we have an extraordinary lineup of cards coming to the game. Magneton is getting another evolution. Magnezone is finally coming to the game. With 140 HP, 110 attack, and only 3 energy attached. Weavile is getting a new Dark-type EX card, reminiscent of Executor EX, doing up to 70 damage with just 1 energy. This card would be ideal for a match we are going first. Unfortunately, it's not a basic card, so you will need to evolve it. Glade is making an appearance with an EX card. Unlike its evolution line, this is a fighting type card, not a psychic. It does base damage of 70 with a stacking ability of 20 additional damage depending on the energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon, and only 2 energies required. Likewise, Lucario is a 2 energy fighting type Pokemon, which does a base 40 damage and has an ability that increases the base damage of any fighting type attack by 20. This would be a great card to keep on your bench to give your team an extra boost. The next big Pokemon to look at is Porygon Z. This is a 3-stage evolution normal type Pokemon. It does 80 damage for 3 energy and changes your opponent's next energy to a random energy of any type. This will certainly disrupt your opponent's strategy. We have Darkrai, another mythical holo. This card does 60 damage for 3 energy and puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep, much like Wigglytuff. We've got 2 new star cards, Bidoof, which is a basic Pokemon that has a 60 HP and halves your opponent's current HP rounded down. And we have Staraptor, which is a stage 2, and for 3 energy you can do 80 damage and your opponent can't retreat their active Pokemon. And last but not least, Mananphy. It's a 50 HP basic Pokemon that lets you attach a water energy to 2 of your benched water type Pokemon, and this move only requires 1 energy. That's it for the new cards we know about. This is such an incredible lineup. So many meta-breaking cards. Deck building is going to be next level after this release. Let me know in the comments what you think about these cards, which one is your favorite, and how you plan to incorporate these into your current decks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an update. Until next time, happy collecting.